I don't think I've ever seen anyone fully enjoy portraying a character on television as much as you did the Mountie. You just seem to have a ball every time.
It was actually very fun. I can remember the first time when Vince McMahon approached me with the idea, and I said to him, "A Royal Canadian Mounted Police." And then I said, "Okay, sure." So we did this taping. I'll always remember this good taping we did. I hadn't been on TV yet. The character was not known yet. So they were doing some kind of vignettes, like a couple of minute vignettes, just to introduce the character, like about a couple of months ahead of time before it came in full time. And I remember the first vignette I did. It was so funny. They had me bring a horse. They had me sitting on a horse in a park, and I was in Canada, of course. And there was this American couple, this young American couple, about your age. And they were coming in the park, and so they stopped by me. They stopped right by my horse. I was up there as a Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and so he stopped right by me, and he was lost, and he was looking for his way back to the States, the United States. And so he pulled his car beside me, and he put his window down, and then he looked up to me and he said, "Excuse me, officer. Excuse me, officer." And then I looked down at him in a real cocky way, and I said, "I'm not an officer, I'm the Mountie." And so the guy looked at me like really scared and stuff. And then his girlfriend, he looked at his girlfriend and just found a wacko here. And then he looked back up at me and he said, "Excuse me, Mr. Mountie." He said, "Can you tell me how to get back to the USA? I'm lost." And so I slowly got off my horse. And then I got beside the car and I looked at him and I pointed at him like, "Come here." So the guy was a little septic in getting out of the car. So he looked at his girlfriend first, and his girlfriend says, "Come on, coward, get out." So then the guy, he followed me, and I brought him to the front of my horse. And when I got in the front of my horse, I took my horse's face like this, and I put it up like this. And I said, "You see that part of my horse? It always points to Canada." And then I said, "Come here." And then I brought him in the back of my horse. And then when I got the back of the horse, I took the tail of the horse and I lifted the tail up completely. And the cam was right there. And I said, "You see that part of my horse? It always points to the USA." And it was so funny. The guy jumped in his car and he started, he just left in a hurry. But that was the first kind of character that they were seeing of the Mountie, and really going hard on the Americans. And the USA, and so it was a great character. It really was.
Well, with the vignettes, actually, I think I'll ask this then. So, who produced those vignettes, and where were they filmed?
They were produced by WWF, and they had their camera crew that they'd hire in Montreal. So it wasn't my doing. I was just there on the horse. Actually, I couldn't give you a write up of who was doing what. But it was definitely the crew from the WWF.
So was it not like Bruce Pritchard, who may have been directing on the set, something like that?
No, I don't think Bruce was there. It was really just a local. It was a local crew that was there, and Bruce wasn't there. No, unfortunately, he wasn't.